Hello, welcome to Super High Graphics. First, let's take a look at the intro. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because our videos will help improve your growth and creativity.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Super High Graphics again. So today we're looking at how to make a church flyer. So let's get started. Delete what you have on your screen. First we have to set the background. Now we're making use of this background size that we have here. So let's select the background color. You come to color here, then you come to gradient. Let's make use of let's say, okay, that's center radius. Let's make use of center radius, and let's come and select the first primary color, which is, let's make use of something like blue in nature. So let's say blue. Okay, I want a very deep, I think we are crossing over to purple already. Okay, I want a very deep blue. I want it deep a little. Okay, like this. No, this one should be the lighter one, while this should be the deeper one. Okay, so I just interchange it. You can see how I change it. You can easily change your designs at any time like that also. So let's go for the next deeper blue. Okay, almost, you can see this. So let me see if this is okay for me. No, let me come out a little. Okay, now you can see the radius. This is good for me. I'm okay with this. Now let me give us the color code. The first deeper or darker one, the color code is 05176C. That's letter C. That's the color code right here. You can see it. Okay, now the next one, which is the brighter one, the color code is 0E1FBB. That's letter BB. 0 as a figure, E letter E, 1 that's figure 1, then F letter F, letter B, letter B. That's the color code right here. You can see it. Okay, now we have our background set. The next thing we are going to do now is let's do some touching to beautify this background color that we've created. So you come back, let's come to Bezier tool. Now this, just click on your Bezier tool. This shape that you have right here, click on the center one like this. You can click on the center one. Now let's not even touch it. Let's just give it a radius of, let's make it a radius of okay, 17 is fine. Just come here, 17 is fine, and let's give it a gradient color of, I don't have a golden gradient color. Let me go, okay, let's come out and just come to ordinary color, like color here, enable the color, come to gradient. Now let's get a golden, gradient. Okay, something like this. Okay, that's for the first one. Now let's come back to the second one. Lighter yellow like this. Okay, just duplicate this one as usual and bring it down to this other side. You can see how the golden color are coming together. Okay, good. So Let me give us the color code for this deeper one. The color code is CA, that's letter C, letter A, figure 8, letter D, figure 0, and figure 9. That's the color code right here. Okay, for the brighter one, here is the color code. FF, that's letter F, that's double, letter E, figure 1, figure 5, and letter A. That's the color code right here. You can see it. Okay, now I have my golden color. The next thing that I want to do now is let me rotate this like this. I can increase the size to fit like this. So I want it to be something like this. Let me rotate it out a little. Something like this. Okay, good. Now all I just have to do now is duplicate this. Just okay that and duplicate it. Duplicate it like this. But now I want to rotate this out a little like this also. Okay. You can see what I have here now. Let me give it some. I want to increase it like this. Let me give it something like this. Okay. You can see how I'm setting this background. Okay, good. Now I have it. The next thing is, since it's a church flyer that I want to make, I want there to be an effect of like a choir singing at the background. Now, I'll just have to go and bring in something like a choir. So I have this image downloaded. I download most of my image. If you would like to get access to all of my PNGs, everything that I use, all the materials that I use, you can simply reach out to me. I have them for sale at a token, and yeah, you can get all of them. So you just increase the size of this like this. Let's say I want it to be something like this. Okay, good. Now bring this right here. You can see how I positioned it. I'll just reduce the opacity so as it to be deep. Okay, let me put it at them. Okay, I have 38 here. Let's work with 38 now. But you can see I'll have to send it to the back. Just come here and click on to the back like this. Now it's at the back. The golden effect is at the front. But in this case, I don't want it. You can see it overlapping and it's showing on the side. So I'll just create like a rectangular shape like this. Rectangular shape, and just give it the same gradient color of the background that I have like this. Now okay that, and just rotate it a little and come and position it here just like this. Now bring this golden effect to the front just like that. So you can see this. I'm creating what I'm making use of here. So the next thing is before I start adding the text and all of that, I want to add something like some kind of lines to beautify the background again. So I'll come here and just come and search for something. I have a lot of them on my phone. Okay, let me make use of this. Let's say I'll just rotate this like this. So what I really want here is just a portion of this design, just a little portion of this design. So I'll just come in and crop out some part. I can't really see it, but let me crop out some part like this. Okay, can't even really see. Let me oh, okay, I'm trying to crop out a certain part. Okay, let me just rotate this like this. Okay, so I have this part and I'll just bring it down here like this. You can see this part that I want to make use of. Okay, you don't necessarily have to use this effect that I'm using. You can use something else that you can easily get. Okay, so you can see the effect it has added to this design. The next thing is, if you have the image of the person you want to make use of, you can just bring it right in. Let's say I want to add something like a pastor. Okay, let's say I'm using this person as the pastor. Let me crop out some part. So you can just crop out to the level of the arm like this. Okay, increase the size so as it can be bold. You can touch up your photo if you want. So the next thing now is just to create like a shape. But this golden design, let me give it some kind of, let me give it some embossment. Like enable this, let me give it let's say 310. I like using 310 for my emboss. Now let's reduce the intensity to, let's say 7 or 8. You can see this. Now this is giving us something really deep and beautiful. So you just do the same for the other one. Give it some embossment. I felt like it was too bright, so okay, give it to 10 and 7. The intensity at 7. Now you can see it has given us something really deep and cool. No, so the next thing we are going to do now, let's say you want to itemize the number of services that you are, the number of services or your programs. You want to outline your programs. Let me make use of a shape. Okay, let's use this shape to something like this. This is where it's going to be. You can see it. Okay, this is where it's going to be. So just like this. So now let's touch it up. First, let's give it a color. Let's give it the same golden color that we're making use of. Okay, let's give it this golden color, and let's come to emboss again, and let's say you are giving this one intensity or light angle of, let's say 180 something. let's say 180 something. Just place it around this range, then you reduce the intensity to like, let's say, okay, let's say 17. You can see this now. Okay, good. So all you just have to do now is click on it again, then you come to shadow effect, just give it some blur radius like this. You can see the blur radius. Good. Now let's just duplicate that like this. Let me edit it. I feel like this is still big. Okay, bring this right here. Let's delete the first one. Bring this right here. Okay, duplicate it. Bring this here. Duplicate it again and bring this right here. You can see how everything is coming together piece by piece. So now we have everything set. Let's just start the typing of the imputing the text. So the first text should be something like worship with us. Okay, now let's go get a font for this one. Signature font will be very good for this. So you just come under your signature font like this. That's under this Latin. And you just come and okay, let's select the signature free. Okay, I like this one. So you can see it. So you can just reduce the size like this much. Okay, duplicate that, edit it, and let's just type in worship with us at. Okay, bring this, just bring it right here. Can increase the size of this, position it properly, and yeah, let's give it a color. Let's give it a color of, let's say, gradient color, so the same color that we are making use of. Fine. Now let's add another text of, let's say, the name of the church. Now let's say, what's the name of this? Let's just give it any name. Let's say Christ, but you must have a name of the church you are designing for. So let's say Christ Dominion. Christ Dominion. Okay, Christ Dominion Abuja. Let's just add Abuja. Okay, let's make it a, let's say we are making it a capital letter. Now you just come to alignment, align it to the center like this. Now let's get a font for it. Let's go and get the font. So use a stylish font here. Let's say, let me check through my, okay, let's just search for any font that you feel like would do the, but I want something like broken, or let me search for this font. I think this font is coming to my mind. Broken, something like this. Just get a very good font, but I'm trying to see if I can get. Okay. Okay, let's say boycott. Let's just make use of boycott, something like this. The space in between is too much. You can come to reduce space. So to something like this. So you can see this. Now let's give it a color also. So you just give it gradient color of the same color that we are using. Yeah. So that should be it. Now let's write let's say the services. No. Bring this here. Okay. So take your time to arrange this properly. Now let's say type in the timing of the service. Let's say Sunday 8 a.m. and let's say 10 a.m. like 10:00 okay a.m. Okay, let's say this is it. So you just reduce the size to fit into this angle that you have right here. So you can see this. You can make the color of this black and you can give it that white. So let's just duplicate that and position the same thing. But this will have to be other informations that you have. So just bring this one down here again also. So these are the various services and the time, and yeah. So let's say we want to add something more. Now let's say that's the address, the location. Let me just search for location in my phone. Okay, let me use this. So location icon, you can just reduce the size of that, give it a color, let's say the same golden color that we are using. Yeah, and position it properly. Okay, so now let's say for the address, just click on any of the text for the address and just duplicate it, edit it, and type in the address. Now let's say the address is number, you can add a number, let's say number 37 Christ, or let's just say Christ Dominion. Christ Dominion Auditorium. Now let's say plot. Let's say plot 45. Okay, plot 45, Aminu Kano Crescent. Aminu Kano Crescent, Abuja. Okay, let's just say this is the address. So this right here, you reduce the size. Just position it right in front of your location, just like this. And yeah, you have a very beautiful church flyer design already. So if there is any other information, you can just position it right here at the center here. And yeah, we've made a very beautiful church flyer. If this was really helpful, kindly like and subscribe to this channel, and let's me know if you have any challenges. I'll be readily available to help us through it. Thank you for watching and God bless you.